So does a team have a specific mindset coach that they work with
Yeah.
and develop a relationship and go through the program?
Yeah. So I've been working with Central Michigan for I think this next will be our third season together. And so you can harness that relationship just like a coach that you've worked with for multiple years. That relationships allows you to know where everybody's coming from, build that trust, and be able to help them specifically through where they're at. And the same is true for individuals. Our coaches, they get a mindset coach, and some of them are on the program for 4 years. Some people stay on for 6 months, but we have individuals that are on all the way through high school. I have individuals that I started with in 7th grade, and they're going to be going in their junior year. And along the way, we started out focusing mainly on wrestling, and then as they've gone into baseball, we've started to talk a lot about baseball. Started to talk to them about setting themselves up well for what college they want to go to, what they're going to major in, and help guide them into adulthood. I mean, I think we all know there's a lot of temptations and a lot of struggles that young people have growing up, which is it's completely natural. It's developmentally appropriate, and we're able to harness that relationship in order to help guide them to become the individual that they want to be.
How do you find and train somebody that's going to become a mindset coach?
So typically we're looking for individuals that have competed at a very high level, so that they know what the rigors are. Typically what that looks like is college athletes. And I don't look just D1. I think there's a lot of athletes and teams we work with that aren't D1, so I think we would do them a disservice if we only brought in athletes from those levels. So we look for the best from all the divisions, all the way D1, D2, D3, NAIA. If people have a background in sports psychology or psychology, we definitely try to bring them on board if it's possible. We look for strong coaches, and then once we figure out who the best individuals are going to be, we bring them in, and we have a training program that we've utilized well for the last few years to really be able to get them up to speed on what we're doing and the processes that we use to help impact lives.
So is the program evolving, or do you pick up new ideas or new teaching strategies?
It's like anything that's improving, or the way I look at it is growth mindset is a big focus of what we do, and we look at that for ourselves as a company. We're constantly evaluating how are we doing, meeting the demands, how are we doing, making sure that we're doing the best we can for the teams and individuals we work with. So we're constantly looking back and seeing how we can hone that blade and make it a little bit sharper. I know with our team programs, Gene Zanetti and I have been doing a lot of work to really look at how to improve that and take it to the next level. I know what we're doing is already working, but just like a good high school or college team, we're never going to be fully satisfied. We're never going to rest on our laurels. We're going to keep moving forward and improving.
So let's talk about your role real quick.
Yep.
Now you started off just being a coach and doing kind of what you did today for this group. Company's growing. You got more coaches, and you stepped into a new role. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So it's been really exciting. It's like anything that's new. We had our doubters and our naysayers, and just like a lot of wrestlers, there's people out there that don't believe that you can be as successful as you want to be. And Gene and Jeff pushed through that. I came on board around 2013, and my big thing was, I was a high school coach, and I was teaching as well, and I just knew the mental aspect was important. I knew that was something that I had struggled with, and I wanted to learn more about it. And so I started basically so that I would learn more and be able to share that knowledge with the athletes I coached on the mat. And after about 4 years of being a mindset coach, working with individuals and teams, we'd grown so much that they needed somebody else to kind of step into a management role and kind of run our coaches and make sure that the training was up to par, make sure that we were doing our best with every client we worked with. And so I made the decision last June to step out of the classroom and into the general manager role. And we've continued to expand every single year. Goal next year is 300 individuals and about 150, 160 teams across all sports. And so it's been challenging, but it's been really awesome to be able to jump into it with both feet forward and just make it happen.
You having fun?
A lot of fun. It's great. Every day I get to go out and help people become better. I get to talk about something I'm passionate about and work with athletes across the country. There's not really a better job I could ask for.